4 kinds of dreams you should never ignore. Listen, dear children of God. All dreams are not the same. If you have ever had any of these kinds of dreams, I am going to explain them in this video. Never joke with them, because something very spiritual is happening in the realm of the spirit, and God is drawing your attention to it. Please like this video, because when you do so, you help this message reach a greater number of people on this platform. Thank you very much. The first kind of dream you should never joke with is repeated dreams. This is when you have the same dream again and again. You sleep today and have the dream, tomorrow you sleep and have a similar dream. Do not joke with it. The Bible teaches something very prophetic about this in Genesis 41. Pharaoh had a dream that was repeated twice. When Joseph came to interpret the dream, he said, "And for that the dream was repeated unto Pharaoh twice, it is because the thing is established by God, and God will shortly bring it to pass." Genesis 41:32. Joseph was saying that when a dream repeats, it means the matter is established by God. What repeated dreams mean? First, it means God is telling you that what He is showing you must happen. It is very serious, and God is emphasizing its importance. In Pharaoh's case, the dream was a warning to prepare for famine by saving and gathering resources, so scarcity would not destroy them. Second, repeated dreams can mean that you have not yet understood the message. God sometimes repeats a dream because the understanding has not come. When the understanding comes, the repetition stops. We see this in 1 Samuel 3. God kept calling Samuel, but Samuel did not understand who was speaking. When understanding finally came, the repetition stopped. And the Lord came, and stood, and called as at other times, "Samuel, Samuel." Then Samuel answered, "Speak, for thy servant heareth." 1 Samuel 3:10. Third, repeated dreams can be a call to warfare and prayer. If you keep seeing troubling or negative dreams, your spirit is signaling that something needs to be addressed spiritually. Rise in prayer, and you will see the repetition stop. The Bible says, "God hath spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto God." Psalm 62:11. This shows that when something is urgent in the spirit, God may speak at different intervals to get your attention. The second kind of dream you should never joke with is visitation dreams. These are dreams where you see a man of God, a great spiritual figure, angels, or even Jesus himself. When you have such dreams, pay close attention to the details, the words spoken, the actions, and even the symbols. Sometimes they may not speak at all, there may be impartations or symbolic actions. Through those actions, God communicates meaning. We see this clearly in Matthew 17. Moses and Elijah appeared to Jesus. Moses represented the law. Elijah represented the prophets. This symbolized that the law and the prophets were fulfilled and handed over to Christ. Then God spoke. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold a voice out of the cloud, which said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased, hear ye him." Matthew 17:5. Write these dreams down. When you wake up from visitation dreams, write them down. Do not just say, "I had an encounter," and move on. Some revelations take years, months, or weeks to understand. If you do not write them down, you lose your reference point. Daniel practiced this discipline. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream, and told the sum of the matters. Daniel 7:1. This habit helped Daniel stand out spiritually. The third kind of dream you should never joke with is prophetic dreams. The third kind of dream you should never joke with is prophetic dreams. These are dreams that reveal the future, events, directions, warnings, relationships, or destiny. When God tells you what will happen tomorrow, in 5 years, or reveals your spouse, calling, or assignment, you are receiving a prophetic dream. Prophetic dreams often take time to manifest. They are not given so you can fold your arms. They are given for 2 main reasons. First, to help you understand who you are and what God is saying about your destiny. Second, to give you direction for prayer, so your prayer aligns with God's revealed purpose. The Bible says, "This charge I commit unto thee, son Timothy, according to the prophecies which went before on thee, that thou by them mightest war a good warfare." 1 Timothy 1:18. Between prophecy and manifestation is spiritual warfare through prayer. Many people receive prophetic dreams, yet nothing happens because they do not birth them in prayer. The Bible describes this situation prophetically. The children are come to the birth, and there is not strength to bring forth. Isaiah 37:3. Prayer is where strength is generated to bring prophetic words to manifestation. Instructional prophetic dreams. Not all prophetic dreams require prolonged prayer. Some are instructional, requiring immediate obedience. We see this in Matthew 2. When they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeareth to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, and take the young child and his mother, and flee into Egypt. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. Matthew 2:13. This was a prophetic dream revealing future danger and giving clear instructions. The response was obedience, not delay. The fourth kind of dream you should never joke with is warning dreams. These are red alert dreams, God's way of saving you from danger. God may warn you not to sign a document, not to enter a business deal, not to travel, to distance yourself from a person. We see a clear example with Abimelech. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night, and said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. Genesis 20:3. This was a warning dream meant to prevent destruction. When you have a warning dream, pray immediately. Seek guidance if needed. Pay attention to the details. Some warning dreams are very clear. You may wake up sweating, shaken, or disturbed. That is an emergency in the spirit. If the warning concerns a person, do not confront them. Walk in wisdom and obedience. The Bible says, Follow peace with all men. Hebrews 12:14. Separate quietly and obey God. When you receive warning dreams, take action immediately. Do not delay. Please tell us in the comments section what really stood out to you in this video. I would truly love to read your comments. Do not forget to click the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you are always notified whenever we post new videos on this platform. God bless you.